American film producer Jason Blum was once quoted as saying, "There are many factors that go into having a successful movie. Too many you can't control." While this may be a true statement, there are some predictors and proven formulas that can be relied upon to forecast whether a movie will succeed or fail. Hollywood movie making is a big money business, as demonstrated by this chart of the 2017 reported revenue of the 6 largest film studios, along with Lionsgate. You can see that the total revenue for all of these studios was approximately $27 billion. With so much at stake, studios and analysts have long studied how to best invest their money and resources. They have learned along the way that there is no foolproof formula, but there are some qualities that we can look at to best project whether a movie will succeed or will fail. Before we can delve into those, you must first decide what criteria to consider when you're talking about a movie's success. Are you looking at the awards it wins, the box office take versus the cost of production, or are you including merchandising, on-demand, and DVD sales in your computation? For the purpose of this discussion, we will only be discussing and focusing on the monetary measure of success. When studios begin the movie making process, they will start with the script or the actual idea for the content of the film. One of the questions that one might ask before greenlighting a project would be, is the topic relevant? How will people respond based on demographics? Their sex, age, geographic location, race, and income are all factors that will determine audience approval. The best performers are proven home runs. Historically, movies based on books, comics, or true stories are the most popular and successful, especially in the case of a book or comic that was a commercial success on its own. Of these, comics and superhero-based movies are the most profitable, followed closely by sequels. Choosing a subject based on market trends can also help in reaching box office success. For instance, after 9/11, Americans tended to gravitate towards movies of a patriotic nature. Another indicator is whether similar films are being released at the same time, forcing moviegoers to choose where they will spend their money. And studios will also rely on research of how movies with similar stories released prior to theirs have fared. In terms of movie release, timing is everything. Holiday and summer releases face stiff competition, as this is typically the most profitable period with a lot of releases. Due to the intense competition, studios will spend more on marketing and promotion at this time of the year than any other time, therefore increasing their costs and cutting into their profit margins. Along with its release date, the number of theaters a movie is released in will obviously affect the bottom line. Wider availability usually means more ticket sales and profits. International releases will also account for a large portion of financial success or failure. One of the other most important qualities in determining success is the cast and additional collaborators. For example, the director. The cast of the movie has the biggest impact on box office sales, as reported by The Hollywood Reporter. Star power or name brand effect can guarantee an audience. Star power is based on several criteria, which can include what awards they may have won or have just been nominated for, what their previous box office draw was, and unexpectedly, the number of social media followers that they may have. The more followers, the more information about their film that is seen and shared. Personally, I'm a big fan of Amy Schumer, and I will watch anything that she appears in. Prior experience with the genre equals teamwork, as other members of the ensemble will follow the lead of the principal actors. The most beneficial casting is a star who has previous experience with the genre mixed in with some new faces. Additionally, casting an actor in a novelty role will also entice audiences. Action movie star Arnold Schwarzenegger's role in the movie Twins with Danny DeVito, a comedy buddy movie, is an example of what we call a novelty role. When an actor appears in a movie completely outside of their genre, something that we're not used to. Audience like the unexpected, and it piques their interest. According to a study published in the Journal of the Academy of Marketing Science, choosing a film where the main actors have received awards and recognition for acting is one of the best predictors of a movie's success. Directors, however, are an additional gauge of success. Though some studies do disagree, the majority concur that the experience of a good director will produce a good movie, which in turn results in great word of mouth, referrals, and box office success. Lastly, I would like to talk about reviews. Critic reviews have bearing on a successful and profitable movie determined by two factors: the quality of the review and the number of reviews that a movie actually receives. While the audience will appreciate the quality of a review, the science of film success prediction relies more heavily on the number of actual reviews that are published. The most successful movies have the most critical reviews historically. Of course, after all of these points are taken into account, the bottom line is all about the profit margin and what the total cost is versus revenue. Blockbuster, big budget films are not a guaranteed success, and a smaller budgeted movie with enough revenue can be considered more profitable in terms of percentages, not necessarily in dollars. Many companies exist mainly as movie success predictors, using all of the various data available. Algorithms have been developed based on the qualities that I have shared, but in the end, as Indian film star Ajit Kumar put it simply, filmmaking, I often say, is like Russian roulette. You never know what you'll get. The only thing you can do is find solace in the fact that irrespective of the film's response, you work hard to make the money that you do. Thank you.